Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. Please like this video, share it, and leave a comment for me. In today's video I'm showing you guys how I constructed this wig, and I got this hair from Isee hair on AliExpress, and I'm gonna leave their info in the description box below. I don't want to talk too much, so let's just jump right into this video. First, I'm taking my CLAIROL 40 volume developer and my BW2 bleaching cream, and then I'm using this measuring cup that I got from the dollar store and a brush, and I'm just gonna mix. I'm not mixing too much because it's a closure and it's not it doesn't need too much bleach, so I'm just gonna mix that into a thick consistency, and then I'm gonna apply it to the closure, and I'm gonna try to make sure that it doesn't seep through the closure so that it doesn't bleach the actual hair, because the goal is to only bleach the knots. Then I'm going to apply it very gently to the closure to make sure that it doesn't seep through the closure or through the lace. I know it seems like I'm doing really fast, but that's because the video is sped up. And then I'm just going to put on some aluminum foil to help it process faster. I'm going to let it sit for like 40 minutes, and then I'm going to wash off the bleach. At first I'll just rinse off the bleach, and then I'm gonna use my purple shampoo, I don't remember, my Shimmer light shampoo, to tone the lace or tone the knots to take away some of the brassiness of the bleach knot. So I'm gonna rub it in, then just rub it in for a while, like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna rinse it off. And then I'm gonna just use a detangling brush to brush through the hair to make sure that, you know, the hair on the closure isn't tangled when it's dry.
Your love make me regret. Give me the keys to your heart, knock knock. Every day I'm at your door, I be cock cock. Baby hush for a while, duck duck. Ooh, can we make this work? Baby girl, I'm on your phone, ring ring. Put a nigga on hold, ping ping. Got me feeling like a star, sing sing. I did sing sing.
And this is the cap. I'm using an adjustable wig cap. To be honest, I do not recommend this cap. I only used it because I had it, and eventually I went ahead and took off the wig from this cap and put it on a dome cap. Those are the caps that I usually use, and those are caps that I recommend. Anyway, so I'm just aligning my closure, and you want to bring your closure like somewhat ahead of the cap. Like, you don't want it to be like right on the cap. You want your hairline of your closure to be in front of the cap. It's gonna help when you're putting it on to look natural. If you put it on the line of the cap, then the wig is gonna look like, it's not gonna like align right on your head. So I'm just using some T-pins to pin it down, and then I'm gonna sew it on.
Mad for your love. Your loving make me regret. So mad for your love. Girl, I need your love to hold on. Mad for your love. Ooh, your loving make me regret. So girl, I need your love. Oh, I need your love. Hey, can we make this work? Can we make this perfect? Banchaco. Oh Lord. Hey. Blue Nation, baby.
So I'm taking my first bundle, and I'm just gonna align it like all around the cap, just so that, you know, if the wind blows, you won't see a cap there. You have like hair all the way down to the border of the cap. I don't know what word to use. Anyway, for this part I like to do a single weft, just so that it's not too heavy and not too thick or anything. So I'm just using T-pins to pin it down according to where I'm gonna sew it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sew that on.
Oh no. Baby, I'm interested in your love. So it means anywhere you go. Now for day I go there. I can't explain this feeling. Baby, don't check a move. Cause this kind of way I get is a come if you go. Somebody. She said she don't want cause of her. Come from a somebody. She say I do like palava. Chérie, tu ignores quoi? Je te laisse pas. C'est toi la femme de mes rêves.
And I always cut my wefts. I don't do the fold over method just because it makes it kind of bulky and it just doesn't really feel right. So I always cut my wefts, and when I'm done sewing a particular portion, I cut the thread off too, just to make it really nice and smooth and everything. So after this part, I'm going to go ahead and align the hair again, but this time I'm going to do a double weft. But the way I do my double weft is I try to align it first single weft and then I go ahead and double it, just because when you cut your wefts, you cause your hair to shed more. So instead of like just taking the hair double as it comes in the bundle, I like to do it so that I'm only cutting at one part instead of cutting at two parts. I don't know if that makes sense, but just so that I don't have to cut as much. So at this point, this is my last bundle, my fourth bundle that I'm taking, and I did sew my bundles like right up to the sides of the closure. So now that the sides of the closure are done, I'm just going to go back and forth like from side to side in this circle until I get to the front of the wig. And then after this, I'm going to go single weft just because I don't want the top of my head to be too full or bulky. So I'm going to go single weft until I get to the point where I merge the bundles with the closure.
Who can treat you better? No one. No one. Yeah. Mad for your love. Ooh, girl, I need your love to hold on. Mad for your love. Your loving you make me regret. So mad for your love. Girl, I need your love to hold on. Mad for your love. Ooh, your loving you make me regret. So girl, I need your love. Oh, I need your love. Can we make this work?
So the wig is done, and I'm just gonna cut off the cap under the closure. And then I'm gonna wash the hair. And to wash my hair, I'm using my Creme of Nature Argan Oil shampoo, and then I'm gonna use the Creme of Nature conditioner to condition it after that. So I first soak the hair, and then I put the shampoo and I wash it, and then I rinse it out. I rinse out the soap, and then I'm going to use my detangling brush to brush through the hair just to make sure that, you know, the hair is not tangled or anything like that. And you want to wash your wigs before you put them on, just because, you know, some of the chemicals in the hair, you're going to take them out, and if the hair has a smell, when you wash it, it's going to take out the smell. So this is me just rubbing the conditioner in. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to let it sit for like 20 minutes, and then I'm going to wash it off after that.
Babe, 'cause I really wanna love you. I just really wanna love you. Or maybe you gotta love her. I don't really care, babe, 'cause I really wanna love you. Baby, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So this is all of the shedding that we've got from the hair so far. So I'm just taking this Creme of Nature Curl Activating Oil or Cream, and I'm gonna apply it to the hair. So the closure came somewhat pre-plucked, but I decided to go in and customize it even more. So right now I'm just plucking the closure. And how I like to pluck is that I pluck, and then I separate it, as you can see, and then I pluck backwards. I do that like a couple of times, and then I push everything backwards again, and I just pluck a little bit to make sure that everything is aligned and nicely customized.
Gets along. I don't check you for long, and I'm hoping that we get je dis que je t'aime et tu ne m'aimes pas. Je m'en fous si je dis que je t'aime et tu ne m'aimes pas. J'ai failli chuter depuis longtemps. Baby, won't you be mine? J'aimerais que tu saches que I'm falling for you. J'ai failli chuter depuis longtemps. Baby, won't you be mine? J'aimerais que tu saches que I'm falling for you. I've been falling for you, baby.
So I already put on my wig cap, and I did put foundation on the lace because the lace was way too light. I normally don't put makeup on my lace because the lace is always close to my skin tone and I can get away wearing it like that. But this lace was just too light. And then I'm taking my got2b and I'm just putting it where the closure is gonna lie. And then I'm gonna like fan it so that it gets tacky. And then I'm gonna put the wig on. And I'm gonna use a scarf to tie it down. Right now I'm just using the back of a comb to press it down just to get it to really melt. And then I'm taking this scarf and I'm tying it down. And I'm gonna leave that on for like 15 to 20 minutes. So now that that's melted, I'm just taking the tail of my comb and I'm pulling out some hair and trimming it to like create my baby hair. To lay my baby hair, I'm taking my Tresemme mousse and I'm just gonna apply it on the front of the hair and then use this small comb that I have to like lay my baby hair that I created. So I'm using the tail of my comb again to create my part, and the part I went for is the side part. And then I'm going to use my got2b spritz just to make the hair to like be a little bit high in the middle, just to have it looking cute. This is my first time working with curly hair and I'm really excited how everything came out. You guys, let me know what you think in the comments and let me know what you guys would like to see more stuff like this. But I gotta go, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I don't check you for long, yeah, for long.